That's how the guys be in the barbershop. What's good, fam? What's up? What's up? Then they come in there, talking all of that street stuff, and then they're like, oh shit, my bad, pardon me, sis, pardon me, queen. I ain't realize you was in here. So a lot of my trucker mouth comes from my environment. I've always been ingrained with guys as friends, guys as best friends. So that's why I tell y'all, I can never pull a wool over my eye. I already know what y'all thinking before you even think what you think. That's why a lot of guys be like, I gotta cut you off because you know too much. So ladies, if you need the inside skinny, just holla at your girl. You get the best of both worlds. You got a female best friend and trapped in. Sometimes I feel like I'm a lady trapped into a guy's body. Maybe a gentleman sometimes, maybe a street guy sometimes, but I could give you the best of both worlds. Same thing with me. Sometimes I'm that sophisticated lady and sometimes I'm that street lady. But I respect them both equally. That's why I tell you all the time, whatever you are, love who you are and embrace who you are. Right? You're a hoe, you're a hoe. You approved, you're approved. Merge them together, you have the best of both worlds and you'll have a healthy, wonderful relationship. That's all I gotta say. I always tell you, walk in your own truth. And there you have it. Today is Freestyle Friday. And just to give a quick update, last time I came on, last Friday, we were talking about a little skip, hiccup, bump in the road. And then I jumped on a remix. And now I'm 110% fine. So I'm back on track. I'm back on the album with the remix called I'm Fine. So thank you. Back my bubbly self. It's so interesting being in a place of uncertainty, but needing to be certain at the same time. So I tell you, whatever you're going through, like I say all the time, don't be afraid of it, because sometimes you could be so scared of not going to the doctor and it wind up being absolutely nothing. But by not going, you don't know. It's with anything. You want that new promotion. You're so afraid that you're not good enough for the promotion, so you don't even go for it. You're so afraid to approach that gentleman or that woman or that person because you think they're out of your league. And we don't even realize sometimes the best relationships are the ones we think we're not good for. The best opportunities are the ones we always think that are above us or we're not good for. And sometimes we ruin our own good thing and we self-sabotage. If you think that the woman that you are dealing with or want to deal with is maybe you want to say out of your league, or you feel like you don't have enough to offer her, so you do things to kind of force her to break up with you, but not necessarily because you don't want to be with them, but you don't know how to be with them. We self-sabotage a lot. And, they say a lot of times relationships come from lack of communication, but most of it comes from expectations. Sometimes we create this world of what this person is, and we have it all worked up. And then sometimes when a person is not what you expect them to be, you're disappointed. But they never told you that that's what it was. Like I always tell you, life never said it was fair. We just came into this world with the assumption that it was supposed to be. So when unfair things happen to us, we say that's unfair. But whoever told us it was supposed to be fair? We have to get these expectations out of the way. Same thing with your favorite celebrity or just someone you've been crushing over or you really like or you just admire from afar, and you think they're this fantastical person until you meet them and you had this idea of what you wanted them to be until you find out they are who they are. And if it doesn't coincide with this image that you have of them, now you may not like them. You ever have that, it's like that break in a friendship or a relationship. Y'all been together so long and then you feel comfortable around that person or they feel comfortable around you, and then they just, that was a fart. It just comes out of nowhere. And you like, damn, that was unladylike or that was tacky, or who does that? But it's a human function. But it's certain expectations that we have, right? We put it in this bubble, or we have this expectation of what women are and how they're supposed to be and what that term ladylike is and how we're supposed to be prim and proper and say certain things and not say certain things. And if a woman talks with vulgar language, she's inappropriate, or if she dresses inappropriately, she's inappropriate. But I have to ask you, what's inappropriate? That's when we talk about these things, and we say that women are hoes and women are these different things, and we put these labels on them. What does that mean? Because the last time I checked, anything that a woman did with the person that she's with, no one else would know if it's only two of y'all there. So if she ain't tell, who told? But then you know, it's the person that you with that makes you look bad. It's just like the friend that you tell all your secrets to, and she gossiping to everybody else about you, and now everybody know your business in the street, but they wouldn't have known if your friend didn't tell. It's the same thing, but your partner. You have to know your partner. You have to be comfortable that the things y'all do and what y'all do and how y'all do it stays between the two of y'all. And if it's something that you want the world to know, be comfortable with it. Don't live with regrets. Don't do something and then regret it, right? Don't tell everybody your business and then say, damn, why you in my business? You told me. I can't be in your business if you didn't tell me, or the person that you said don't say nothing to told me. So we just have to be mindful of things. A lot of things could be avoided in life if we take away those assumptions and expectations. It's just that simple. Life is not that complicated. We just make it a little more complicated by not being okay with not being okay. You know, if somebody doesn't like you, be okay with them not liking you. Why do you have to convince somebody to like you? Or if they heard something about you, that's called gossip. Why do you have to disprove the gossip? If the person is going to believe the other thing or whatever somebody else told you, they wasn't your friend in the first place. I lose a lot of friends over that. Don't worry about what anybody ever tell you about Antoinette, because Antoinette will tell you about you and her and where that other person can go that told you. So that's first and foremost. You don't never ever have to wonder about what Antoinette is thinking, because Antoinette will always tell you. You don't have to wait for somebody else to say, oh, I heard Antoinette don't like you. Ask Antoinette, she'll tell you she don't like you. So you don't have to worry about the third person. Whatever I'm saying about you is never a secret. So you don't have to worry about ever asking anybody. Ask me. And when people don't like me, that's a you problem. That's not a me, because guess who I love? Me. And guess who else love me? It's a whole bunch of other people. So for all y'all little ones that want to go have a little Antoinette I don't like you party, you got to go that way, because it's more love than hate. So I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart, but I know what I can tell you. These socks, Women with Voices LLC shop, they are popping. And you know what else is going to be popping? The pop-up that I'm having tomorrow, February 6th, Colonie Center from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'll be in front of H&M. I just want to thank y'all. I wanted to demonstrate because I have these socks on, but I am not one of those. Wait for it. Oh, that's me trying to get my leg all the way up to show you the sock. Okay, it didn't work. There you go. That's the knee highs. They are popping. This is what they look like if I could have stood up and showed you a proper introduction to them. She's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady. See? Ew, get it. Go net. With the socks. Come through with the socks like, okay. Thank you. And that's my sock demonstration. You're welcome. These are the Coca-Colas. These are, see that? She got the middle finger up because somebody decided that the middle finger means fuck you. So if that's how you feeling, fuck them. Tell them to go fuck off. Or just let them read your socks. I love having things that express how I'm feeling without always having to say everything. Sometimes I don't feel like talking, right? That's with that verbal and nonverbal communication. You know, you could tell how somebody's feeling, or you think you know how they feeling by reading their face. But 9 times out of 10, if I got these on, then there is no miscommunication. This is what I mean. Because that's how it is. So we have that. Our knee-high socks are very, very, very popular right now. They're going fast, so get them while they last. A lot of folks was asking me to remind you about the pop-up tomorrow for the socks. Some of y'all have asked me to put some socks on the side. This is how a hold goes. It's held until it goes. This is that simple. But if you purchase it, I will hold it for you until the end of times, because that's yours and you paid for it. But if it's just a hold, hey, hold that for me, I'll hold that for you until they gone. If somebody else say they want it and it's the last one, you know what they say, money talk and bullshit walks. So I appreciate you, appreciate me and my time and all of the effort that I put into everything that I do. I'm a very thorough, detailed person, so I don't sell anything I wouldn't wear for myself. It takes me hours and hours and hours and a lot of sleep loss just trying to narrow down one particular thing. So once you get the finishing product, know that the hard work and the time and the effort that went behind it. So I want to remind you about that. And I'll be talking more about this. This is the last piece I want to say. I have worked hard to do a docu-series, and it will be more to follow. And it is going to be more material and more advertising coming at the end of this month, but it will be February 27th and February 27th and March 6th, 2-part series about the exploration of being a woman and the disparities that we go through, rather you have a health scare, rather you have financial hardships. It's just different things that we go through as women, and we still have to put on that brave face and still go through it with a smile, even though we're going through it internally without a smile. So the first series starts off with my journey and the goal is, and I paired up with How Library, what the goal is to me start off, and then I will be supporting other women in their docuseries. So once February 27th comes and March 6th, we'll talk more about that, how to get in contact with me, how we get that rolled out. But for now, we are staying empowered and we're keeping it cute with our socks, our masks. We have a lot of things going on. February's coming up. It is Black History. For some of us, it's every day. But for some of us that want to highlight this month, we thank you. We appreciate it. And I would like to see you tomorrow, February 6th. That is a Saturday at Colonie Center from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'll be in front of H&M. I have socks. I have masks. If you love February 14th, I have dresses. I have, you name it, I pretty much have it. And what I have on now is my lip gloss. And you know where you could get that from me too. Accessories. Thank you. So I'll see you tomorrow. If it's anything that you see and you can't make it tomorrow, Women with Voices LLC shop, DM me, let me know, and we'll make arrangements to make sure you get what you need, because the goal is making you feel beautiful inside and out. Appreciate you. Thank you. Until next Friday, continue to live free and be free and always do what's best for you. One love.